RapWireTV. I go by the name of DJ Chuck T. You know, you've heard that probably at least 150 times. And then you already knew who you were tuned into whenever you clicked that button that said, watch this video now, or click here to watch this video, or subscribe to this channel. But for those of y'all who are tuning in to the first time, like I said, this is DJ Chuck T. You are tuned into the Beats, Bars, and Blends podcast presented by RapWireTV and SpinMyHit.com and my personal brand, the Down South Slangin' Mixtape brand that has taken hundreds of thousands of artists from being local jokers to mainstream superstars. And while we are on that talk of taking people from local jokers to mainstream superstars, I want to talk to you about one of the fastest rising artists in the Queen City today, in Charlotte, North Carolina. In the studio with me today, I got somebody who has grinded it out from the streets, through the prison systems. Now he's living in 6-bedroom houses, man. Brand new shit built from the ground up with his family. He's a family man. Jesus Christ. Boy, listen, boy, I can start preaching right now about this man. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
He doesn't hide his religion. He doesn't hide his faith. He doesn't hide his family. Mm-hmm. He doesn't hide his friends. Mm-hmm. He's been with the same niggas from day one. Mm-hmm. He doesn't hide what he has done for a living. He hasn't hidden the things that he has done wrong for a living. He doesn't hide the fact that he's a changed man, cleaning himself up, cleaning up his image, cleaning up his reputation. His music isn't that clean. His music's still a little dirty. But we gonna get to that a little later. We gonna fix that later on down the line. He's still growing as a person and as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So in the studio with me today, man, put your hands together for my man Pablo Diego, man. Hold on, I gotta put my cup down, man. Get this man a round of applause, man. Appreciate it. I gotta get this man a round of applause, man. Pablo Diego in the studio.
With all everything that you said being said, and I am very humble and very appreciative of every word that you use because you used it correctly.
Oh man, come on, man. You know, my mama taught me very well, man.
But it's all being said with all this because seeing is believing.
Nah, you were correct.
Seeing is believing, and everything that you see is because it's programmed for you to see.
Got you. Okay.
So people on the wrong page. People seeing and believing the wrong things.
Man, that's America, and not even just America, that's worldwide, bro. Yeah. Like when you turn on the TV, like you said, everything is programmed. That's why CNN runs the same 3 stories every damn hour and on the hour. The same 3 stories.
It's
bro.
a grid that we live on.
You're correct.
And that's not right. And until you understand and realize, you will never know. That's why when I speak on certain things that I speak on, people are always, quick to taboo.
Don't do that. Yeah, exactly. No.
You get what I'm saying? It's taboo. No.
No, you're right.
Because this is things that you don't know that you need to know.
Got you.
And nobody has ever taught. And with that being said, I just use that with everyday life. Like I got my kids. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that you didn't say is like my daddy killed my mama.
Oh, damn.
I told you, you know what I'm saying? I know, but but I don't care. I'm gonna put it out. I ain't scared of it.
Damn.
But my daddy, before he killed my mama, my daddy was a daddy. Gotcha. My daddy flipped out. You see how I am with my kids?
Exactly. He was the same way.
Period.
Okay. All right. So let's while we giving a history lesson, let's take them all the way back right now. Let's tell them about Pablo Diego.
Oh, okay.
Let's take them all.
That's the beginning.
Exactly. Let's take them all the way back.
Okay.
So you Charlotte born and raised?
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
The first person in my family.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Both sides.
So your family is from where originally?
One side's Puerto Rican.
Okay. All right.
And
I just left from Puerto Rico, man.
Yeah,
beautiful place, but it's still you can tell
it's still ratchet out there.
It has been let down by the U.S. government.
Oh yeah, you know that.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything ain't what it seems.
Nah, you were correct. That's why they won't let them be a state so that they can rape them, keep raping them. But anyway, we'll get to that as well because me and you gonna be here for a minute. Mm-hmm. So half of your family is from Puerto Rico. Where the other half from?
The other half is from Chile, South
Chile,
America.
okay.
So
All right.
I'm Chilean, and that's my Puerto Rican, New York base, my Chilean, New Jersey base. Everybody was from up north. My daddy went to a club and met my mama in New Jersey.
Gotcha.
Then they fell in love, moved down here. After me, I was the second child.
Okay.
And then I was the firstborn down here. My grandma came first.
So you an original Charlotte motherfucker, man.
Yeah, for
you
real.
Know what I'm
Charlotte
saying?
born in Carolina, America.
Gotcha. Okay. So shit, coming up in Charlotte, what was it like, man? We know what it's like for blacks coming up in Charlotte. We know what it's like for whites coming up in Charlotte. But what about Hispanics? What was it like for a Hispanic coming up in Charlotte back then?
Well, back then, you know, it's always you a Mexican.
Gotcha.
That's first.
Yeah, that's first. You
That's
know what I'm
first.
saying?
Like
Everybody,
if it's like that, like you know, it was very
yeah.
prejudice that, and then you want to be black.
Gotcha.
That no, but it's not that. You got to realize where I'm at.
Nah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
What part of Charlotte did you grow up in?
All sides. I was
All
in
sides,
group
okay.
homes, foster homes. I was with my mama. I was with my grandma. You know, people didn't want me. I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, hell
really,
yeah.
you know it. And then it all started like, you know, from the beginning, like when my daddy killed my mama, and then I had went to my aunt's house. And
Okay. How old were you when that happened?
that was it was the day after my 11th birthday.
Oh, damn. So you was still a peewee. As y'all say in Charlotte, you was still a peewee.
I was in 5th grade.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I really
Yeah.
wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I was very, very, very smart. I ain't getting nothing but straight A's.
Gotcha.
I was always the class clown, you know what I'm saying? But everybody in my house was the house of the neighborhood.
Nah,
my
I feel
mama
you.
feed the whole house, everything. You know what I'm saying? We cuss
Hell
at my
yeah.
house. I go cuss
okay.
so I cuss so much. I go to my friend's house and like, shh, my mom in the next room. You hear me? I'm like, damn, I can't cut it off.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So it went from that, you know what I'm saying, all that, bro, to all that getting took away from the same way my daddy and my mama, bro.
Nah, you're right.
And then I didn't like get no diary. I just started rapping.
Gotcha.
So that's why I had started. That was a seed that, you know what I'm saying, was planted through a journey in my life, bro.
Man, so now that we, you know, because this is stuff about you I didn't even know, man. So coming up in the foster home system, you got a lot of negativity around you. Like,
I wouldn't put enough of this shit, bro. Like,
yeah, I was about to say, how did you navigate through that?
No, bro, it's like a check, bro. Like I told you, like I was already advanced. Like, all my friends was in high school when I was in 5th grade. They was in
Gotcha.
9th grade, go 8th grade, and hanging out with my sisters. That's how, you know what I'm saying? My sisters, they was going to school. My older sisters, that's how I knew them. They always used to come to my house because my house was the spot.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
I was always more advanced. So my ways of thinking when I was already there, I was like, man, what the fuck? And then I seen how they treated me over time. I was like, man, this is nothing but a check, and I won't put enough for it. You know what I'm saying? People don't treat you like people. Like, people have motives. Everybody got a motive. Like, motherfucker in a fucked up ass predicament, and they gonna take some kids in and get a check. Oh, hell yeah, we gonna do it. And we gonna get some free food with it on top. I'm gonna cook for these little bastards.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
I'm gonna take that shit, but like, I only was in the one group home when I fucked that shit up, and that was in North Charlotte, bro. I caught a charge in that bitch, bro.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I caught a charge. Bro, like, she let me do whatever I want. She treated me like she was like my real mama, and she gave me too much freedom. And I guess what I did? Guess what I did at a young age, bro? I burnt the bridge, bro. I was around here burning bridges like a motherfucker.
Nah, I feel you. You know, I talked to a lot of people who are in the foster home system or have come through that foster home system. They say the same thing you say. You know what I'm saying? It's just people doing things to get a check.
And,
you know?
And then, you know, like, it's worse for the females because most of the females, they be having like, they be coming out fucked up. Like, they be coming out like studs, and they be coming out real twerkers and like fucking everybody type shit. Like, they don't know what love is. Like, it's real, it's real hard. Like, my daddy really fucked my whole life up, though, even though he was a good daddy. When he came home, I did look out for him and everything.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, was he, like, remorseful for killing your mom, or was it just something?
My daddy got the disease, bro. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
my daddy got a mental disease.
Schizophrenic or something
That's
like that.
exactly what he
okay.
was.
All right, so yeah, he really ain't even know what was going down.
I mean, he knew what was going on, but he didn't know what was going on. I mean, when you have a psychotic episode, you snap.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, that shit hereditary, bro. My daddy,
Gotcha.
like, my grandma had moved from over there because my daddy flipped out.
Oh, okay, all right. So yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So I can't, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, you got to know and understand this shit, so you don't let this shit get it. You know, I know.
Nah. Don't let it goddamn repeat the cycle. You know what I'm
Period,
saying?
because that's what it is. It's a cycle. It's in your RNA. It's not in your DNA. It's in your RNA. Your RNA is your ancestors' DNA.
Nah,
so this
correct.
shit is in you.
Nah, you're right. You're predisposed to it from birth.
Period.
Yeah. So, you mentioned that you were caught a charge. When I met you,
Stolen car charge.
got you. When I met you, you were just coming home. Was that from that particular incident, or that was from another incident?
Nah, nigga, that was when I was like 13. Nigga, I got
Damn.
that charge. Nigga, I got my first charge when I was 12.
Jeez.
I was in Gatlin, bro. I had 4 charges, bro, by the time I was
Jeez.
15.
Man. So, listen. Now that we on that topic.
And then, before we passed that, like, I got hit by the train.
Oh, okay.
That's why my hand fucked up.
Oh, you know what? Now you did tell me about that. You know, a lot of people when they meet you, they try to dap you up and they automatically notice. You know what I'm saying? Your hand has movement, but not a lot.
Not a lot.
You say you got hit by a train.
I got hit by a whole lot of motherfucking train.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was New Year's Eve. You hear me? It was New Year's Eve. And then my niggas, I was staying in university at my grandma's house at the time. My grandma, my grandma raised me too now, but she always used to flip the fuck out for my step granddaddy and kick me out.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? So that was besides the point. She was wishy-washy, you know what I'm saying? But that was besides the point. So from here to destination here, the quickest way is on the train tracks. So I took the train tracks. It was New Year's Eve. I had just got these big ass motherfucking headphones. Remember the old school headphones that used to come like this? Them big ass headphones?
Oh, damn.
The ones that you had to use another one?
Yeah, they connect them. Yeah.
And I had it to a CD player. That bitch was hitting so motherfucking hard.
So you didn't hear the train?
The Jay-Z song. What more can I say?
And
I ain't get shot at, and I'm hitting that bitch like, you know what I'm saying? And the next thing you know, like something told me, look back. And when I looked back, nigga, the train was like right motherfucking there. I jumped. I woke up. Okay, this the story. This the story. I woke up, and this I'm gonna tell you from the story and from what I remember.
Okay.
The story is when I woke up in the ambulance, I gave her my sister's boyfriend name and number. Like that was my number.
Oh, wow.
And not my name, but call him and tell him.
Oh, okay. Tell him that I'm messed up.
So they call him, and they're like, what the fuck? And then they call my sister, and my sister called, and then it was like, what the? And it was New Year's Eve, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And so, goddamn, after that.
Did you have to have like a lot of surgeries or?
Nah, I couldn't have no surgery. I broke my pelvic in 6 places, and then what happened to my arm, my hand, it was really my whole arm. I shattered my shoulder blade too, and that sliced the nerves from the ending coming out your spine.
Okay,
so everything was dead. But see, what happened was I couldn't walk for 6 months. I had got down to 70 pounds. I was a little frail little motherfucker, bro.
Yeah. I seen pictures of you.
No. It wasn't even that. Nigga, like, but way, like, nigga, I was like 100 pounds smaller than that.
Oh, wow.
That's how, like, because I was in the hospital, I couldn't move for 3 months, because when you break your pelvis, you can't.
Yeah, no, you can't move at all.
You can't move at all. You got to lay back.
Damn.
You got to lay back in the bed for 3 months. So, goddamn, I'm laid back in the bed for 3 months. I turned, then they, so, yeah.
Damn, well, shit, man, listen, God has been good to you, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you look good, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But you got to think, and then we're going to go further, like, 17, I get locked up for 5 years for armed robbery.
Boom. And that's when I met you from coming down off of that.
Got
you. So, man, being in the system so much, not just in
my whole life been
some
type of system, a grid, a program.
Got you. Like, you've been
It's been a program. Yeah, like I've been a number.
Like, you've been able to battle past a lot. I didn't know you was as resilient.
And I be like, bro, fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck about that. You can't let that shit. Because you know what you could do? You could not even care about it, right? Or you could be the person that beat yourself up about it and use it and try to make you feel bad about it.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't, listen, in no way, shape, or form do I see you portraying yourself as a victim.
But, bro, look, I don't even talk about this shit like that. But my whole album, the one I got in the cut that I told you about that's already done, I talk about this. I got songs about this. I got songs with the Jay-Z songs and everything, like playing it and then me getting hit, waking up and everything.
Got you. Okay, so let's get to the music.
Okay.
You came home from jail. First off,
before I went to prison, I was rapping. And
I was just about to say,
I was recording with Polo.
You said you said you ain't had no diary. Everything was true life, just in your music.
Yeah.
What made you say, I'm gonna rap. You know what I'm
But
saying?
if you
Because
ask-
back
if you ask
then
my-
it wasn't popular. It wasn't the it thing to do.
If you ask my best friend, you know what I'm saying? You know, life's so fucked up, bro. Like, he just did some foul shit over a band, so fuck that nigga. But he's still my best friend. I can't put that past him.
Yeah,
I can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't, like, I can't act like that ain't my best friend. He just did some fucked up shit as a grown man for a band. He always tell me this.
Gotcha.
Bro, ever since I known you, nigga, you always said, bro, I'm gonna be a rapper.
Damn, so it was something that you
I
dreamt
know,
about.
like, I
you felt it.
I know.
Gotcha.
But see, even though when I stopped rapping for the 3 years that you know that I stopped rapping, bro, and it was on some shit like, bro, like, I always knew, like, when I start rapping, I'm gonna do this. When I start rapping, I always know that was my position, bro. You know, God, you get what I'm saying? God has put me on this earth, and He has put me here for a reason.
Nah,
and
you
He has
listen.
Instilled.
You done survived a lot. You were damn right about that.
What the fuck am I, bro? That's why when I go out, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Cause you can't touch me. You can't fuck with me. I got a purpose. I'm here.
Gotcha.
You can't take me up out of here. I would have been up out of here.
Nah, you're right. You correct. So check it. Now that we got that part out the way, what was your first mixtape? You said you was recording with DJ Polo. What was your first mixtape?
When I first motherfucking came home, first mixtape was Jars. I had DJ Polo and No Limit Larry hosted.
Okay,
and
shit. Back then, that's the heavy hitters. That's like drama in
and it was a
Greg Street,
and it was a classic.
Yeah, that's like DJ Drama in Greg Street. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And I just pumped it on the plane, like fucking around when I was going on the plane, and I was like, damn, nigga, I think I had more boys back then.
Yeah, back then, yeah.
Because you got to dumb this shit down for these dumb, stupid motherfuckers.
Nah, you were correct.
That's the only way I could put it.
Yeah.
Like, because you got to think about 15, 20 years ago, we had Nas, and like, look what we got now.
Yeah.
So
that's a good.
The dumbage has been.
Yeah, now you have mumble rap
winning up in there, bro.
Now we have mumble rap. You were correct,
bro. Like that. That's all it is mumble rap.
No, I mean you still got some spitters out here. You still got your J. Coles and your Kendricks. You know, but naturally they're not.
The youth don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers.
No, they love some Kendrick and Cole, man. They sell out arenas. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I mean, so do Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi Vert.
No. Excuse me. I think the J. Cole fans stop at me, my generation. And then maybe a little bit under me. Those little young motherfuckers. My son, little by little, it's gonna die out. It's all about affecting the youth.
Yeah. Now my son, 14, he loved Kendrick. He fuck with Cole, but he loved Kendrick.
You see, but then when you bring those two rappers, but that's it.
I mean, you could go deeper. You have your Dave Easts and
But he's not popping.
He's bubbling.
He's not popping.
He's on his first album. He's on his way.
Bro, he would never pop like mainstream like Moneybagg Yo.
I think he will.
I don't think he will.
I mean, we won't see it.
New York rappers ain't gonna pop like that, bro. Not no more, bro. That's why they got to sound like down south. They even get on the radio.
Nah, you correct.
Look at your Pandas. Look at your Cardi B. Look at that Bodak Yellow, my nigga. If bro, like Offset put that dick on her and gave her whole swag for that.
Nah, you're right.
Offset put that dick on her and gave her whole swag for that, bro.
Nah,
New York rappers ain't going nowhere with this shit. Motherfuckers like Jay-Z, that's my dog. I got hit by the train to that nigga. I love that nigga.
Nah,
you get what I'm saying? I bumped that, and that's all I was bumping was the 444.
Hold on. All right, we had to take a short break real quick, like. So now, you just mentioned the Jay-Z 444 album, which is a classic to me. You know what I'm saying? That's that real spill right there. You know, he touched on a lot on that album, from money investments to family issues.
Bruh, it's like the album wasn't an album.
It was like a manual. It was like a handbook.
It was a Crown Royal bag with a whole bunch of jewels in the inside.
You were correct.
And he was just
that's a great explanation, because he damn sure dropped a whole lot of jewels, man.
Bro, like he had a bag full of them bitches.
No. He made it, as you said, like Crown Royal bag. It may have been a full live garbage bag. It may have been a trash bag full, man. So,
but he wouldn't have brought that. It wouldn't have been elegant enough for Jay. So he
no. He had a Gucci bag. You know what I'm saying? He had some Louis luggage full of jewels.
You know what I'm saying? So the 444.
So while we on the topic of grown man shit, man, but if anybody looks at your social media they wouldn't. The things that you've told us, they would never know.
No.
But on your social media, you showcase your family a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of rappers, they quick to post up weed and money and pills and lean. But you have the majority of your pictures as your family. I mean, we know what type of background you've had coming up. What do you think? Like, because some people have a background like yours, and they turn around to be fucked up parents. But you have turned out to be an exceptionally good father and stepfather. You know what I'm saying? And stepfather, bro.
Too.
Like, what do you attribute that to? Why don't you think you turned into one of them? I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying child support.
Let me tell you
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you the realest shit you ever gonna hear from a motherfucker, and I'm gonna tell you like this.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, 100 years ago, we ain't had no like AC, probably ain't had no refrigerators like that, TVs, barely had a radio. 100 years before that, we probably ain't had none of the shit we use today.
You were correct.
Probably 200 years before that, we probably using nothing to the T of what that is. So we went back 400 years right quick.
Got you.
Okay?
All right, I'm following you.
Now we just go back 20,000 more years. Okay? None of this shit was here. Okay?
Okay.
Our only sole purpose was to reproduce and take care of our children and make them grow.
Nah, you're correct.
That is our only sole purpose in life. It's not to make money. Money is new. Money is like 100, 200 years old.
You're correct.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I get
what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm following you.
So none of this shit like you posting pictures have nothing to do with your purpose in life, nigga. Your only purpose in life ain't to rap.
You're correct.
My purpose in life is to take care of my children. That's the only purpose of life that God has put me on this earth for. Now, me, as in me, I feel like I'm blessed. I feel like me personally, I'm going to talk about this later, that I feel like I am put here for more than that. But I'm talking as a regular person. The only purpose in life is to take care of your children. So what the fuck is you doing? Like, motherfuckers are spending, like, this is what I did, bro. I fucked around and spent a band.
Okay. At Great Wolf Lodge. I seen you was at Great Wolf.
No, but that's nothing though. But I spent the band when Moneybag Yo came.
Okay.
Right?
Alright.
Yeah, that's what I did. Then I fucked around and spent the band because it became May 30th, and after that, then I spent the band on Great Wolf Lodge, and then after that, I spent a band going out somewhere else. Then I spent the band going down to the Disney World to the water parks.
Got you. So it's more or less like whatever I do for myself, I gotta do for my kids. I can't go to the club and buy 50 bottles without giving my kids that same experience.
Like all these Instagram hoes, they got children. They be in the club because 9 times out of 10, they they living with their mama. So they can just leave their kids there and just go out. Okay, and 9 times out of 10, the 3 trips they took this summer, they children ain't took not one trip.
Nah, you correct. You are correct. Listen, you speaking the real.
My nigga, and you should take this so I could post this later, and you could post this like you a bitch ass hoe and a bitch ass nigga for that.
Nah, I feel you.
Niggas be spending money frivolously, nigga. What does your children have? What have your children experienced? You can't take back experience.
Nah, you're right.
People are experienced. People know how to, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we ain't had shit. My mom presented herself real well. Because I heard bankrupt all through my childhood. You get what I'm saying? But my mom ain't carry herself like that. You get what I'm saying? So, you got bro, how was you training your children? Motherfuckers going to places that had no goddamn, no, they don't even know how to act. You get what I'm saying? That's because they haven't experienced life into that extent. Because their parents ain't showed them shit. Why? Because they was too busy fucking off.
Nah, you correct. Now I know a lot of what you're saying right now is based on just your life experiences, and not just your life experiences, but
like life period.
Yeah, the life period. But I've also seen and I've heard, not just. And seen on your Instagram and heard from out your mouth, that the Quran has had a huge impact on your life. A lot of what you're talking about is directly related to that. How has religion changed your life? Because I know growing up Hispanic, your family was mainly Catholic. Exactly. And then
Catholic.
Obviously, did you Did you turn Muslim in prison? Did you start practicing Islam in prison?
No. I was exposed to it.
You were exposed to it outside of prison.
The most gratefulest nigga I ever looked up to at the time.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying? At the time, the most gratefulest nigga I ever looked up to at the time, nigga, I was 21. I'm finna come home. I had just hit the adult spread. All my time was done. I come home when I'm 22. I had a year left. By the time I hit 21, you go to adult prison, this and that. I'm winding down. I done did all my fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I was already in the hole for a year, all that shit. And then you go to these pods and these motherfuckers really praying every day.
Yeah.
And they really watching they shit and the motherfucking goddamn brother CEO ain't gonna touch that Quran.
Yeah, no.
The C ain't gonna touch that Quran. You get what I'm saying? Motherfucker got to go wash their hands, put on gloves, and then church it if they want to touch it.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's wrapped up in the towel. At all times. And then I'm like, man, what? And then, and I was just shedding the light to me, like Islam is like, I'm Muslim, but that's just the word.
Got you.
And you know what I'm saying? In religion, guess what that is?
That's just a word as well.
That's a word too. Yeah. Islam is a belief.
Got you.
And get what I'm saying? So Islam is a stepping stone in life. Everything that's in the Quran you could use to this day. This shit that's in the Bible, that shit past tense, talk about marrying and trading off women and shit like that. That's how them fucking crackers was fucking living back in the motherfucking day.
Yeah. Got you.
I'm sorry. Let me stop. Yeah. No, I ain't gonna say I'm tripping, but that's how they was living, and that's why you still got that old stuff in the Quran. Ain't got none of that. The Quran ain't got no bull, ain't got none of that. Like, it's just everything that, if whatever you going through right now, you could go look in the Quran and then figure it out.
Yeah, and it'll definitely tie in.
But the Bible is supposed to be like that, but it's so temperate, but that you can't never get the full message. Because everything is like, it's just like a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the Torah, which is the Old Testament.
Exactly.
It's the New Testament, which is the Bible. Which is, these are all words.
Exactly.
Except the Torah. Because the Torah, like, that's the original.
Exactly. Nah, it is. That's the oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything was stemming on, like, breaking off points, this and that, but I believe in this because that's the way of life. That's the way I felt like when I came home, the devil was fucking with me. Because when I came home on a rape charge.
Damn. Hold on.
How long it stopped?
Just a second. You came home from off a rape charge. Alright, got you. Damn, so you said you came home from off a rape charge.
Yeah, so when I came home, I came off a rape charge. Like a female said that she got raped when she went home. See, what had happened was she stayed overnight and niggas was fucking her, and she didn't go home, and her parents had kicked her out. Boom. And she never came back home. So when she got on the bus the next day, you hear me?
Niggas was bragging, and then she found out hollered rape.
No, it ain't even that.
No.
She got on the bus, like, when the motherfuckers was coming off, like, the end of the day. Like, she was just gonna go, like, she was been in the school all day. Like, everybody been looking for you. So she flipped out. So by the time she went, right?
Boom. Nah, so that's how it happens to a lot of people.
I go to prison. No,
that's how it happens to a lot of people, though.
I go to prison for robbery. Nigga, they had my DNA as soon as I go to prison. They knew it was bullshit. 6 dark-skinned males. Bling, bling chains, bling, bling watches, black bandanas wrapped around their face, wrapped around their head. A couple of them had hats. A couple of them had dreads. So there was a compact car, a blue car. It was 6 of us. We drug her in there. She was the 7th person in this compact car. Gave her a liquid. They made her pass out within 6 times it was in my motion. It was a Lifetime movie network story.
Damn.
She said every time she woke up, she was getting raped by somebody else and passing out.
Damn.
That's what she told the police because she tried to make it seem bad.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, I got the paperwork and everything. Like, that's why I disclosed all this information. And then, you know what happened? Like, they didn't want to take that shit to trial.
Boom. They probably had so many holes in her story. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no holes in the story. Like, before, like, okay, they didn't have my DNA when this shit happened. This shit happened when I was 17.
Got you. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? They hit me when I was 22.
Damn. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? This shit happened when I was 17 before I went to prison. So they didn't have my DNA. So what the police do is for the next couple months, they following up on this investigation. And their notes is saying like, man, this shit ain't adding up, man. This shit is some bullshit. Like,
Exactly, yeah.
I'm going to just say this is a closed case. Boom. But guess what happened? I go to prison for a robbery, and like a year later, like a couple months after I go to prison, my shit hit on the CODIS.
Gotcha.
Boom. So from then, they knew it was some bullshit. From then, what they supposed to do is come get me. That's like a murder. My nigga got hit with a murder when he was in there. Like they charging me with the same charges like a murder. Yeah, what you doing, motherfucking playing games with me?
No, I feel you. Nah, I get it.
You get this the same exact charge like a second degree murder. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. A second degree murder, same charges as the rape. You get what I'm saying? So what happened was they got my name like a year and a half later. And so they waited till the day I came home and hit me with it. So from when I came home, that's why another reason why I feel blessed, bro. Because you got to think, bro, like, okay, all this shit keep happening to me and I'm still keeping safe. So what happens to my niggas who come home? They either get killed or they get locked back up.
Exactly. And you still
I stayed on the bracelet for 2 fucking years.
Yeah,
I couldn't come home. I couldn't come home. Bro, No Limit Larry got me off that motherfucker, bro.
Man, that's good. That's real good.
And
Salute to No Limit Larry,
yeah.
man. Salute to the homie No Limit
Larry got me off that motherfucker, bro. And DJ Polo got me from staying in the house all day. For my first year, I was in the house. My second year, I was at Polo spot. You know what I'm saying? Polo, she called him, was like, his nigga can't go nowhere. I need him. And then what they do? It was just like water, bro.
Nah, that's good.
And so I was there.
Listen, it pay to be a good nigga, man.
And you know what I'm saying? And so from then, and then I was just like, and everything was a stepping stone, bro. Everything was a stepping stone when I first came home off the rape charge. Like I like my mama had left me money, bro. I couldn't touch it till I was 18. I got locked up when I was 17, bro. Them motherfuckers took all the money, bro, on a bond. Damn. I just locked up for 5 years, bro. I wasn't finna sit in there. I had the money.
No, I feel you. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm coming home.
Yeah, that's what anybody I had 20 grand. I was straight in prison. You know what I'm saying? I paid for my lawyer. I was supposed to have like 15 coming home, and I had to spend a whole 10 coming home. So when I came home, I had like 5.
Damn.
Well, but you got to think though. But listen though.
People, boy, they come home with $50.
But listen, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like who could have happened? Like I could have got robbed for all that money and killed as soon as I came home.
You were correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never about the money, bro. The whole time I was in prison, I was lusting over this money to talk about how I'm going to get on.
Yeah.
Because I knew when I came home, bro, I swear to God on my kids, bro, when I came home, I bought a bow.
Boom. Now listen. Now we ain't going to talk about
nothing else, but that's all I'm going to say.
Gotcha. Let's get into the music because we don't want to get you caught up in nothing else. Okay. All right, go ahead.
One more thing, we get to the music. The food.
All right, me and you had a conversation the other day about all the weight you lost. Mm-hmm. And you said it ain't even about the gym because we used to go to the gym at the same time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you said the gym didn't even really do much for you. It was your diet.
Period.
Yep, so changing your diet is what got you to lose all the weight that you lost. You said you went from what, 280? 280 to what?
230.
To 2. Jesus. You done lost a whole baby, man. You know what I'm saying? You done lost 50 pounds, and none of that was workout required. All of that was just dieting.
It wasn't even dieting.
It wasn't even dieting. Just changing the way you eat. Period.
Changing what you eat.
So are you vegan or are you pescatarian?
I wasn't. No, but it was all a stage.
The vegan thing is real popular right now. It was
all a stage, but the vegan. People think vegan, but people don't know the vegan. It means like you can't eat nothing that comes from an animal. Period.
Got you.
So people just use that word like.
People use vegetarian, vegan all wrong.
Pescatarian, you know all that. Like
pescatarian means you can eat everything.
It was all a stage. Like I stopped eating everything but fish.
Okay.
And then I stopped eating fish every day.
Okay.
And then I stopped eating fish.
Okay.
But you got to think, it's like you got to look at it like a zoo.
All right, I'm following you.
You following me? Are you going to feed the polar bears and the bears the same food that you feed the gorillas?
Nah, because they eat differently. Bears eat meat, and gorillas and all that, they eat
So why do we eat the food of all the animals?
You mean their bodies, you mean?
Why do we eat the food of all the animals, bro? We eat the food of all the animals.
No, okay,
birds,
I get it.
Everything.
Their diets are selective, and we eat everything. I get it.
Bro,
we eat meat.
Bro,
and
we're not
leaves and
designed
trees.
like what happened before fire. How did you eat the meat? You couldn't just bust in it raw and eat it with all the blood.
Listen, that old dude Bear Grylls, who be goddamn on the Discovery Channel, Man vs. Wild, he eat everything raw, man. That nigga eat. He'll. I seen him the other night grab a frog out the water, pull his head off, and eat that thing, bro.
Yeah, but you think our body is designed to eat?
No. You know, I just had to fuck with you. Like, bro eats all that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you.
But
can,
I get it. I get it.
Because like our body, you got to think. Okay, now follow me one more time because I know we gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
but
all right.
Follow me one more time.
Okay.
Our body is in a big ass electrical powerhouse. You hear me? Down south slanging DJ Chuck T, gonna get the mixtapes all up.
Gotcha.
your body is a big old powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? It's electricity.
Okay.
Just to do this, watch this. It's a whole bunch of electronic signals getting sent. You get what I'm saying?
No, you correct.
So you can never operate at your fullest potential. Want to know why? Because you never put in the food that's gonna build your powerhouse. That's just like the train. When the train, you put more coal and you put more coal and put more coal in.
Okay.
Guess what we do? Man, we ain't got too much coal. We're gonna throw a couple logs of wood in here. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep the shit burning.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You get what I'm saying? So our body can never operate at its fullest potential. Why you think all this shit is coming about it? Because it was never supposed to be me in the first place.
Nah, you're right.
You get what I'm saying? Every time you eat, this is a fact, nigga. Every time you eat, nigga, your body is supposed to absorb it. The reason why we got shit in our colons and all this shit, bro, is because our body can't absorb it.
Nah, you're right.
If you put avocados on your face and leave it for a couple hours, bro, there will be no more avocados in your face.
Yeah,
what
no,
the
your
avocado
body
would do. The avocado would seep into your skin.
Exactly.
Okay, now your stomach is the same way. You feel me what I'm saying? So when you put it in your stomach, bro, you're supposed to take all the nutrition out. You get what I'm saying?
But it becomes fat and byproducts and all
bro,
that.
and that's what diabetes and all that shit come from.
Nah, you're correct. Listen, you dropping knowledge, bro. Like this has been one of the most informative podcasts I've done so far, man.
Appreciate that.
Listen, we talking about beats, bars, and blends. That's the title. We haven't talked about any beats, no bars, and really no blends. So let's get into it, man. Let's
hold on. Mr. Runaway Train. Nigga can't stop me. Don't need a lid. Nigga can't top me. No star 67. A nigga can't block me. You can't Xerox me. Nigga, do you copy? I'm up top on the block trying to cop from Poppy. On 106 and Park, nigga trapping them Roxas. Let the birds fly south. No boy, they not geese and nigga so ice. Never played hockey. Chain so heavy, dog, you can't stand properly. Wrist so heavy, got 6 packs, I'ma watch me. Pay attention, this is a lesson for them niggas trying to rob me. If you run up on me wrong, I'm reaching where they glide be. When they pop, you get burnt like you cooking with some hot grease. I'm trying to kill the world so the label being Nazi. No, I ain't the front door, but the feds trying to knock me. No, I ain't the TV, but the police trying to watch me. You hear me? My name's not Joe, so I don't do sloppy. But my name's not Joe, so I don't move sloppy. I'm a vegetarian. I only smoke broccoli. When I rap a white man ass, it's just like cocky. Nigga, I'm the shit. I belong in the party. Bitch like Holly. Buffy type body. Leave the pussy wet for hours till the shit gets soggy. She get a lump of coal cause the bitch real naughty. Eating pussy, my finesse dog. Sex is a hottie. Better wax that ass like Mr. Miyagi. She hop on his dick when she feel a little froggy. Ride me like a horse, but she call me Ferrari. Got a couple white boys say my flow so gnarly. And I don't swag surf. My swag so cold, dog. It float up in the Arctic. Rub me wrong, you get burnt like you rolled up in some carpet. Went up in the hole, 16 more up in the cartridge. Shooting niggas up and on, practice on targets. Boy, I'm so Charlotte. Call me Oscar, grew up in the garbage, clique full of soldiers. Call me the sergeant, couldn't hang with a nigga if you was strapped to a harness. Float like a butterfly, sting like a hornet, nigga.
All right, man, that's Pablo Diego in this thing, boy. Listen, he just gave us them bars. So check it. If they want to hear more bars, let's run through the mixtape list, man. What was the first one?
The first one was Jars.
Jars.
And then I didn't drop one for like 4 years.
Boom. You took a hiatus.
Yeah, that's how I went Houdini on these niggas.
All right.
And then I went to Plug Music. That's when I found myself. I got my bread. You know what I'm saying?
That was after a nice long hiatus. You
a hiatus. Yeah. That's what you. Okay, yes, correct. Okay, so after that, it was 100 Bows.
Okay.
But now I got 2 projects already done that I ain't even dropped yet.
Woo. Two of them.
Two of them.
All right. So you got two of them. Two that you ain't dropped yet. So 100 Bows is the one in the streets right now.
Yeah.
And
Plug Music
was
the album.
Okay, Plug Music was the album.
100
Bows is a mixtape.
100 Bows.
You got another one that you about to drop.
I got another mixtape.
Mario the Mic Man.
The Prophecy, the Rise of the King. The half of it was read during Ramadan, and the other read. One thing I didn't ever disclose is I don't write. I never wrote.
Oh damn!
Because when
you take the Jay-Z Biggie route, you do it in the head.
But it's different from how niggas trying to do it now. Like they can't do it how I do. If you ask any producer in the city, nobody operates how I operate on a whole different atmosphere. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
But I wrote from the Prophecy. The whole mixtape I wrote. I sat down and wrote. I sat back and thought about what I wanted to say before I really said it.
Nah, that's real. And then you did it with a clear head, because if you wrote it during Ramadan, like you was
half of it,
you was the shit. That's real.
Yeah, I needed that.
That's real.
I needed to get in touch back to the bars like how I was spitting. You get what I'm saying?
Real.
So
what can we expect on the Prophecy? What can we expect from that?
More bars. And that's just like, it's just like the only reason I'm dropping the Prophecy, bro, like just to keep it hot, bro, does not stop, bro. Like that's not because if I
keep your foot on their neck,
because nigga, you won't see me for another 4 years. Dang. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you.
If I stop, I can't stop.
Listen, I feel you.
Like I used to work out like every day, like when I was in prison and I used to run. The nigga who taught me how to run, was the nigga in Marines.
Oh damn!
You get what I'm saying? And that's how I lost all the weight before I came home the first time.
Exactly. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He was in the Marines. This is what he said. How you gonna start over again if you stop? Just don't stop.
You're right, cause boy, trust me.
Because once you stop running, you ain't gonna feel like running again.
Listen,
you gonna stop for a little bit and run again. No,
listen.
If you hit the button and stop and have it start going down, you did that.
Nah,
you can still go. You think you can't go? You can still go.
Nah, you right.
Go.
Listen, that's like me. I used to work out every day, and then I caught a cold, and I had to lay down for about 3-4 days, and it was a wrap.
It was stopped, and now you ain't been back.
I ain't been back since, bro. It done been 3 months, 2 months, 2.5 months, the whole summer. I ain't been back to the gym.
Let me tell you something, bro. You can't stop, bro. Whatever you got to do, you can't stop, bro. And another thing is and another reason why I'm putting all these little mixtapes while on everybody else beat is because like I'm talking about. Like my daddy killing my mom and me being raised in my album that's already done on these damn 35 songs that I got to choose from.
Nah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? I got 35 original songs that I done paid for that's already mine, you know what I'm saying, that I could choose from. You know what I'm saying? And I could choose those and release the other one because I did the Wonderful World of Diego was my Gmail.
Got you.
From 3 years ago when I changed my name.
Got you.
And I always told myself, I'm going to make an album called Wonderful World of Diego. And it's going to be my best album.
Okay. So it's Prophecy coming
and I prophesized it. And there's a reason why the Prophecy, bro, because I feel like I'm a prophet.
Listen, that's real.
In a sense, bro, because you got to think, bro, like I'm doing what everybody else ain't doing, bro. I'm going against that. So I'm not saying it like worship me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it like that.
Yeah,
no. The prophets, you know what I'm saying? The
prophets bring the word. They're not to be worshipped.
Bro, the prophets sung, bro. That's what they did. They the whole Quran from beginning to end. And I don't know if you ever heard this, but this is 100% fact. It's a song.
No. I've heard it.
You get what I'm saying? That's why you know what I'm saying? The words of what you speak, bro, what you prophesize. Bro, you better watch what you say.
Listen, speak it into existence.
And speak it into existence, but still watch what you say too, though. On another note, because you never know what you really want. Do you really want that? What you prophesizing? You know what I'm saying? But see, what me is I want to be what they look up to. You get what I'm saying? The person who lost the weight. You get what I'm saying? The person who was fat as hell and lost the weight. And them like, God damn, he did it.
Yeah,
the person who quit rapping, everybody thought I quit on my dreams and came back and made it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Correct.
The person it's just a whole bunch of scenarios that I can, but I just want to be the person, but you could do it too.
Man, that's real.
You can do it too. Just get up and go do it. Some people are incapable incapable of doing it, but therefore, like, God got a place for them upstairs, bro. These people are incapable. Like, you know, they can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got to take care of these people, this, and that, bro. But these other niggas is acting like they incapable and want you to take care of them, too. Why don't you put the money behind me?
Oh, man. Listen,
why don't you believe in me?
Oh, my God.
That's why my brand is plug music, bro. Because just be the plug in something, bro.
For real.
Like, bro, like, man, my nigga, even if you got them, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, bro. Like, you can't be out here asking for a nigga for help, bro. Like, what type of shit is that?
Nah, that's real. That's not real. Asking a nigga for help. You know what? Asking a nigga for help is cool, but you can't.
Bro,
feed
niggas ain't gonna help
man.
You, bro. Niggas
you know
barely even
niggas
throw
want you to feed.
Niggas will barely even throw
want
you
to
a
feed.
pack.
Nah, you right.
And cause the nigga will fuck it up, bro.
And then come look at you.
You know why? You
know
wanna know why? It's the reason why you broke. Cause you done had probably a million chances, but you always fucked them up. You get what I'm saying? So it's the reason why you're broke. A broke nigga always be a broke nigga.
Always.
You get what I'm saying?
Listen, y'all pay attention to that. That's a real line. I say it all the time.
It don't matter how much money you got, because a broke nigga could rob a nigga, hit a nigga for 100 bands, and then he gonna run through it and be a broke nigga all again.
Correct.
But a hustler could be broke and have $0, but he's always a hustler.
And he always gonna get it back.
And he gonna live off the land. You get what I'm saying? He's gonna adapt to whatever he got to do, my nigga. If I got to go out, you get what I'm saying, and sell water downtown when it's hot and it's 1 o'clock, you get what I'm saying?
No.
When
you can make some paper like
1
that.
1 o'clock, bro, what is you doing? Nigga, you watching goddamn Love and Hip Hop and all that shit, bro. I don't even watch shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is pollution, bro. The gay shit that they disclose to the children, like that shit is like harming like our next generations. They doing all that shit to control the population because it's too many people on this earth now. Imagine if we keep reproducing.
Nah, you correct. Listen, you correct. But listen, on that note, we taking them way too far. We're gonna have to come back. We're gonna bring Pablo Diego back on another podcast where we really touch on these social issues. He's gonna be perfect for this one. Y'all be on the lookout for that one. I'm really jumping the gun by even talking about it. But right here on Beats, Bars, and Blends, just know Chuck T got something else up his sleeve. Boy, it's gonna be a monster. Mm-hmm. But we just gonna leave it at that. So man, let's give it up for the homie Pablo Diego in the studio for us right now, man. All right, Chuck T, Beats, Bars, and Blends. This nigga done burnt out 2 batteries in my main camera. The battery in this camera about to go in. Goddamn it, the battery in the recorder about to go in. But that's good though, man. We like to give artists a platform. That's what it's all about, man. And we barely even talked about music. We talked about real life. Because your music should be real life. There should be people who listen to this podcast and watch this show and want to go here.
Understand my music.
Exactly. They want to go get the music. They're going to understand it. They're going to see your background. That's real though, man. So listen, Chuck T signing off. My nigga Pablo Diego signing off.
Hey, yo, Pablo Diego right here live on RapWire Magazine with DJ Tuck T, Mr. Down South Slanging
you already
himself.
Know. Give it. Hold on.
Spinmyhit.com.
Damn, it done cut off.
It's all good.
Hold on. See, this camera cut off too, man. We just out here goddamn doing it. Give me your social media. Let them know how to contact you real quick, bro.
704 Diego. You can hit me in DM. If you want to contact me, really 704 Diego. Boom. On Twitter too, but I don't really check that really too much. But
Boom,
I
so
probably
that gram,
but my
how to
YouTube is Pablo Diego though. I be dropping videos, so if you want to just go and subscribe to that shit, and whenever I drop it's gonna hit you with an alert.
Gotcha. And subscribe to that Chuck T channel by hitting that bottom right, that button right here at the bottom that says subscribe. Boom. Gotcha. We out.
DJ Chuck T.
Down South slanging.